The air in the Hell's Kitchen studio crackled with tension as the cameras rolled. Gordon Ramsay, culinary titan and master of the withering insult, stood before his latest batch of aspiring chefs, his face a mask of thunder. But this time, the target of his ire wasn't some hapless line cook who'd forgotten to salt the potatoes. No, this time, it was Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex herself. The episode, billed as a celebrity chef showdown, had begun with much fanfare. Markle, clad in a designer jumpsuit that would have made a peacock blush, had confidently strode into the kitchen, radiating an aura of effortless grace. She'd announced her intention to revolutionize Ramsay's classic beef Wellington, infusing it with modern flavors like quinoa and kale. Ramsay, initially intrigued by the Duchess's bold ambition, soon found himself regretting his decision. Markle, it turned out, was a disaster in the kitchen. Her attempts to modernize Ramsay's recipes were met with a series of culinary calamities. She burnt the quinoa, overcooked the kale, and, in a moment of sheer panic, dropped a perfectly good fillet of beef onto the floor. Ramsay, watching in disbelief, could only sputter, "For God's sake, woman! You're treating a masterpiece like a dog's dinner." But the real fireworks began when Markle, in a fit of pique, accused Ramsay of sexism. "You wouldn't speak to a male chef this way," she declared, her voice dripping with indignation. "You're constantly undermining me and belittling my ideas." Ramsay, his eyes blazing, retorted, "Undermining you? I'm trying to prevent you from ruining perfectly good food. This isn't about gender, Duchess. It's about culinary competence. And frankly, you're lacking." The tension escalated further as Markle, refusing to accept criticism, began to berate the other contestants, calling them incompetent and unprofessional. She even went so far as to accuse one of the chefs, a young woman from a humble background, of stealing her spotlight. Ramsay, at his wit's end, finally lost his cool. "Enough," he roared, his voice echoing through the studio. "You're not just a terrible cook, you're a terrible person. You're arrogant, entitled, and frankly, a disgrace to the monarchy." With that, Ramsay pointed towards the exit. "Get out," he thundered. "Get out of my kitchen and never come back." Markle, visibly shaken, stormed out of the studio, leaving a trail of bewildered contestants and a stunned silence in her wake. The incident immediately sparked a media frenzy. Headlines screamed Meghan Markle, from royal to culinary disaster, and Ramsay's epic tirade, did he go too far? Social media was ablaze with debate, with opinions sharply divided. Some praised Ramsay for his honesty and his unwavering commitment to culinary excellence. Others condemned him for his harsh words and his perceived bullying of the Duchess. But perhaps the most telling commentary came from the other contestants. One chef, a young man named Jamie, remarked she thought she was above it all. Like she was too good for us, too good for the kitchen. But this place humbles everyone, even royalty. Another contestant, a seasoned chef named Maria, added, she came in here with all this pomp and circumstance, but she didn't have the skills to back it up. And when things didn't go her way, she blamed everyone else. That's not how you learn, that's not how you grow. The incident, while undoubtedly dramatic, served as a stark reminder that even royalty is not immune to the harsh realities of the kitchen. It also highlighted the importance of humility, hard work, and a willingness to learn, qualities that are essential for success in any field, not just culinary arts. But perhaps the most enduring lesson of the Markle meltdown is that sometimes, the truth, however harsh, is better than 1,000 polite lies. And in the high-pressure environment of Hell's Kitchen, where only the strongest survive, there's simply no room for pretense or entitlement.